MustangMedicDotCom, your source for classic American muscle cars. Enjoy. The 1970 Cougar XR7 project. And here we are, Auto Body Men video. This is going to be the last Auto Body Men video under that name. We are going over to American Muscle Lives because we are starting to represent a lot of cars. And it's not really auto body work anymore. So this is the last Auto Body Men video moving to American Muscle Lives. So it's a momentous moment. We're moving the Cougar. She's heading over to get painted over at Crook Brothers Paint. It's about an hour and a half drive. Carlos and I are loading her up, and you'll see us drop the car off, do another detailed video of the body, the way it stands now, and the vinyl top. And then when we come back, you'll probably see some spray and also see her in her finished state. So exciting time for the Cougar and for our friends out there in the United Kingdom. Carlos is driving me crazy. He's learning how to connect the truck to the trailer, and it's quite, let's just say if I was flying a fighter jet, I'd be over the side of the aircraft carrier. But he got it. You're getting better, Carlos. Alright, so we're loading up the trailer, and the good news is she runs. So we're going to pull her over onto it, pull her onto the trailer. I'll show that to you. We are getting radiator hoses, lower and upper, for this Cougar, and changing it out, and getting her painted before she gets shipped out. So, alright, so what we're doing, let me come over here and show you, is chalk your front tires when you're loading your car up, especially when you're not winching, because what happens is that the car pushes the trailer forward and lifts the back end of the truck, because we lift the back end of the truck up as high as we can to create an angle. That's bent. We're going to get that post fixed. But you need to cut the angle on the ramp when you're loading a trailer like this. So what we're going to do is we're going to line her up. We're going to go up nice and slow with the Cougar, because she took her for like a 5-foot run. Not good for the trans on the truck. So here we go. All right, so we're putting gas in her because she's out of gas. So we're going to put like 6-7 gallons so this car can move around, because it had like air in it basically when we got it. It ran out of gas as we were pulling it out. So we're going to get some gas for you so she can move around. She runs much better on gas. All right, here we go. You're good. Alright, we're off. $100 for the gas. We're gonna put some gas in the Cougar. Cost of doing business. Let's do it, Carlos. Alright, so here we are, Carlos and I, and we are back on the road again. I know there's been a lot of like road videos, a lot of travel going on over here. We are taking the Cougar out and gonna drop her off with Chris. And we're gonna do a tight detail of the work he's gonna do, and then we're gonna come back and see her getting sprayed, and then we're gonna come back again and change out those water heater lines, get some pricing on that, and then the car is gonna be shipped out of here. A 72 Cougar. All right, so here we go. There she is back there. I gotta stop at Wendy's because I just love those potato wedges. I can't help myself. Quick little brunch over at Wendy's. And now we are out of here, hitting the road. Auto MustangMedicDotCom. Your source for classic American muscle. Here we are, we made it! Woo! An hour and 45 minutes later, getting through traffic, and here's Chris from Crook Brothers, and he's going to be painting this Cougar, so say hi, Chris. How you doing? He's still a little shy on video. He's going to get good at it, though. He's going to get good at it eventually. Yeah. Just smile, Chris.
Thank you much.
All right, so we're going to unload the Cougar, and then what we're going to do is we're going to probably go visit Mustang Country and say hi to Alan, maybe get a late bite to eat. We'll see. But right now, we're getting this Cougar off. It's here. It's safe. It's in Chris's hands over here at Crook Brothers. It's going to be painted in 2 weeks, and then she's out of here.
This right here and caught it.
Right, so what we're talking about is this tuck right here. Chris is handling this in the body work in this job. And he's gonna take this out, hammer out, get it level, and then fix it.
Yeah, but all we gotta do is flip it upside down and then hammer this out.
Right. So just again, more detail for you to see. So you got before and after shots, Jim, out there in United Kingdom. You're along the ride with us. He's got to take all his tar off. Deal with all that. You're gonna have a new vinyl top. And she's going to be pretty. The electric window is not working in the driver's side. It is working very little bit on the passenger side, FYI. That is a new grill that was put on by the previous owner before we even sold her, so that's good news. And he's probably got to take this bumper off because he's got to get into here into this small edge and clean all this out. So it's gonna look gorgeous. You got to do some dismantling. This guy's going over the top, and this is Crook Brothers painting our first car for us, actually, so hopefully many more. So your car's here. We're gonna get her unloaded and be back in 2 weeks to get her. And I'll put those hoses on, those radiator hoses, before pickup, and maybe potentially you can pick it up here, have your shipper pick it right up from here. If not, I'll tow it back to where we are and you pick it up from us. So yeah, let us know what you want to do, Jim, on her. There you go, she's coming down.
Straight back. You got it. Come down. Keep going. You're good. Keep going. Stop. Okay, now we're good. Now lock up the trailer and then we can stop.
You're gonna need to handle these. This door. This door is disconnected right here, and you got that crack there. Just a heads up, so you know what you're getting.
You talking to me or talking to him?
I'm talking to Jim.
Okay, good.
Over there in United Kingdom.
I was gonna say.
All right, Chris. Talk to me about your concerns about the chrome strip again.
No, the aluminum. Once this is straightened out,
right,
this isn't gonna line up anymore.
Right.
See if you can get a good used one. I don't know if there's aftermarkets that are made for it.
Well, can you like kind of bend it back to where it's supposed to be, and even if it's not perfect, at least it's on there because.
I can do my best, but it's very fragile. What I'm afraid of is it might bend or it might break. So I mean, I can do my best on that.
Should we just avoid the chrome strip and not put it back on?
That's your decision.
All right, well, Jim, you got to decide what you want to do with this chrome strip because that's not part of the the bodywork and the paint is these chrome strips. So
right there.
That's pinched, and we got. What about this? What about this bend right here, down here? That's bent.
Yeah, that as well.
So what do you want to do with that?
And this has a hole right here. Well, I mean, we can go ahead and get
just kind of bend it close.
Well, no, you see, it has a bend and it has a screw hole in here.
Right.
And if you take a look at the top of the fender, it actually has a flipping big old dent in the fender. See where the rocker meets?
No, I see the dent in the fender, which I know you can handle. It's the chrome strip I'm talking about.
Correct.
So what do you want to do? Like, do you recommend like?
Well, there's a place local. I can go ahead and take the pieces and get an estimate and say, hey, you know what? This is what we're looking at to straighten.
All right.
And
Well, let me know about that strip too.
Definitely.
And what was the other one you were talking about?
This one's okay. This wheel lip looks good. This all looks good.
Right.
So I mean, we can go ahead and fix all this stuff up here. We're not gonna have any issues.
And then the rust, then you gotta take the tar off of that stuff, right?
Yeah, that's no problem. That'll come right off.
Now tell me about this chrome, this rubber stripping.
What the hell is this?
Is that a piece of metal?
Yeah, it's part of the valance. It looks like maybe this was pushed in a little bit. We can sort that out.
All right. So explain about this rubber, this really hard rubber.
Oh yeah, no. On this other side right here, it looks like it was repainted maybe a while back. There's a little bit of overspray. I mean, we'll clean that up, But you can see right there a little white on there.
Yeah, you can also see the cracking of the paint.
Yeah. Well, it looks like this was done probably a while ago with lacquer or something that's cracked.
Yeah.
This looks good. It has a couple little dings in it, but that's fine.
Okay.
Nothing crazy. This molding looks good on this side.
Yeah, this molding's good on this side.
This front looks good. Only thing I noticed on this passenger side glass, I haven't checked the rest of the glass. It looks like it has some scratches in it from going up and down. You see those scratches? Those vertical scratches?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this window doesn't go up and down. It just it stays there.
Okay. Well, just so you're aware of this too, you know. I mean.
No, it's good to know. I mean, I want Jim to know everything that's going on with his
body
car.
shops are notorious for when they'll sand the car, they'll put all these swirly, nasty things up in here.
Yeah.
So I mean, you won't see that, but that happens on a regular basis.
Does
with
it?
glass.
Yikes!
It's terrible.
All right, this is your vinyl top that's getting replaced. It doesn't look bad because it's really just surface rust on the glue. So that's good news, and all that vinyl is going to be replaced, obviously, as per quote. So that about covers it for now, huh?
Yeah. Well, this right here, like it's going to be fixed, and it looks like it was just, like I said, someone loosened it or something, and they lifted it and just swallowed this edge up.
Right.
Just flipping this thing upside down and hammering and dollying this thing will get most of that out. Because you can see where the two pieces of metal, like where this one overlaps
you can see
that
where it grabbed it.
and where it grabbed it, exactly.
All right.
So that's not a big what to do. You're gonna have to just pop this off, hammer and dolly it flat, and put it back on.
Okay. All right, Jim. So this is going to be the conclusion for the Cougar at this moment. We are planning on coming back and catching Chris spraying her, and then we're going to do another trip and see the final car. I'll visit and I'll change out those hoses that I promised you on the radiator, and she'll be ready to go. So another day in the life of a 72 Cougar getting fixed up. So interiors looks good on the car. The windows, motors are tired, obviously, but she's running good. There's cracks in the dash, as you know, and that handle's got to get replaced, fixed. But seats are in good shape, and there's that beautiful center console that's worth big bucks. And there you go. She's out for paint. Mission accomplished. Just a heads up, Tim, on the brakes, they are not good. They're on their last leg, and just something to be aware of. They work, but they're weak, and I don't know if it's a master cylinder or what it is, but we have to double pump them to make sure the car stops. So I want to make sure you're aware that the brakes, you know, when we sold you the car, it was a running Cougar for restoration. So, you know, as these things go and these restorations go, you find stuff out. So the brakes are really weak, and I want to make sure that you're aware of that. So again, so there's no surprises when you get the car. MustangMedicDotCom, your source for classic American muscle cars. Enjoy.